Peace. This is a Meat and Potatoes Sorcery production starring myself, the Warrior Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is: will practicing the occult make you look at love differently? Absolutely. Now, why is that? You'll look at it differently because of some of the heart-crushing experiences that you had. And once you delve into the occult, one of the things that you're going to find out, and I can tell you this from firsthand experience, is that you're going to have to make better choices and wiser decisions. I remember when I was involved with somebody, and like I said, my greatest attribute is loyalty, and I didn't really know how to cut situations off once they went past their expiration date like spoiled milk. But I digress. So when I started working with Belef from the Ars Goetia was very good because she was telling me who was with me, who really wasn't with me, who was just, there along because it was fun. Lilith is great at telling you that. So the more I delved into magic, I started becoming a better chooser who I wanted in my life. So that's something that you are going to run into. And they are going to remove people from your life. But wait, there's more. Let's say you really start taking to this vocation like a fish out of water. What's going to end up happening is there's certain daemons from, either the Ars Goetia or, even certain gods or goddesses, but especially with demons. They're going to grant you familiars. And one thing about those familiars, even if you fall in love with somebody, and let's say that they are not passionate about magic like you are, or even a practitioner of magic, but they have that potential, but they don't actualize it. What those familiars would do, they're still going to protect that person just because they're so closely connected to you. I've had my familiars protect, people that I loved and cared about. And here's the wonderful thing. I didn't even really have to ask because the familiar, the purpose of them is to assist the sorcerer or the witch on their arcane journey. And when you start working with them, in concert with them, they'll be like, no, they'll protect your home. One of my familiars, Zana's a panther. I don't have to ask her to protect my home. She's already done that. All right. So when a occultist starts looking at love differently, even people, and I can say this from Lilith, people don't know what it is, but they're drawn to you. And they don't know what it is. You want to know why that is? I'm glad you asked. Because when you start working with them, they're going to start transforming your appearance. Yeah, they will. They'll start transforming the inner, and the inner is going to start reflecting the outer. So it's like, wow, your skin's glowing, you look a little bit taller, you lost weight. And then certain men and women that you wouldn't have dared had access to. All of a sudden, now you do. See, that's one of the gifts. And now you have the gnosis, and you're starting to understand the opposite sex better, where women are more clever, where a man can be more stoic. But once he's in, he's in. It's a science to this. And this just isn't going to stop. Period, point blank. So yes, the occultists, they do look at love differently because of their trials and tribulations, and then the knowledge and information they're receiving from spirits on here. And I'm going to say this. When you start getting messages, all messages are not the same. Just like every individual is different. Now, they may have some things in common with other individuals, but the way Lilith may reach me, that may not apply to you, or Belef, or Azazel, and definitely Lucifer. And I can say this as far as like, let's say you want to be someone that's not only more confident, but can hold the attention of a woman. Zephyr, Dantalion, bearing Samedi or Sebedi. Let's say you want to hold the attention of a man. Beleth, Aphrodite, Athena, even though she's about wisdom. Because the whole thing is while you so-called earning your man, you got to be learning your man. Let that sink in. So there is a science to this. Magic is an art and a science, albeit a very ancient one. Now it's all about evolution. So when the occultist really falls in love with a person, that person has to realize that you're dealing with somebody that's on a whole different playing field and scale. And that's a good thing because it keeps you on your toes because we live in a subculture where people who have a great heart as well as great magical abilities are often taken for granted. So, with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Your water, my friends. Peace.